This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Hey guys, it's the whole 2 crew here, the band of boobs and your direct messenger.
What up, what up?
That's right, all 5 of us.
Eleanor?
Prendergast is here.
Oh, 6.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we have a couple of awesome announcements. We have 5, count them, 5 live shows coming up on the East Coast this September.
A big old tour, baby.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be the Nannerfly Effect tour. Every live show is going to be sort of a what if, a what could have happened for certain integral moments in the podcast. Perhaps we'll see what would have happened if Hard One had rolled a nat 20 to save Gemma.
Don't tease me.
What if Old Cobb had rolled a 1 on his death save?
I'm teased yet again.
Only those who go to our show will find out. Guys, you can get tickets at nadpod.com/live. We're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia at Variety Playhouse on September 10th. We're going to be in Philadelphia on September 11th at Punchline Comedy Club. We're going to be in New York at Town Hall Theater on September 12th. On September 13th, we're going to be in Boston at the Wilbur Theater. And finally, on September 14th,
drum roll, guys,
we are going to be at the Rex Theater in Pittsburgh, a.k.a. Kritzburg.
Yep.
Guys, again, you can get those tickets at nadpod.com/live. A lot of the tickets have a pre-sale code. Our pre-sale code is PAWPAW. So go to these sites, type PAWPAW, and you'll be able to buy tickets.
That's P-A-W. We don't want people doing P-A-P-A.
That's right.
Right. It's
don't do
paw,
it.
not your paw. It's paw.
Yeah.
Okay.
PAWPAW. Guys, get your tickets before they sell out. All of our shows have sold out so far. So if you want to see us, make sure you get them fast. Guys, we also have an announcement about our Patreon.
So many announcements.
So many announcements, baby. We are doing the gritty reboot of our tiers and have a lot of exciting stuff coming up.
That's right. We're emo now.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I mean, it's basically the same, but it looks different. And we have some new exciting shows.
It's like when your favorite restaurant starts serving some new dishes.
Exactly.
It still got the old hits, but now they do milkshakes too.
Yeah, and we have some fun new art on the page. Please go check it out if you haven't already. And if this is if you've never joined the Patreon before, now is a very good time to start.
Yes, because if you tag in even to the $5 tier to listen to the short rest episodes, you've got like 50 that you get to start listening to right now.
You can also
That's
get
the backlog.
ad-free episodes, our mixed bags, which oftentimes are pretty similar to our old show, 8-Bit Book Club. We watch nerdy movies together, or
You're really you're sucking me into the void on the nerd shit.
We made Jake watch Final Fantasy Advent Children. For $10, you can listen to that and us talking about the World of Warcraft movie.
Ooh.
It's a juicy proposition.
So guys, head on over to patreon.com/nadpod, but also go to nadpod.com/live and see us in person. And just a reminder, guys, last week's live show was not canon, so we are picking up where we left off with episode 65. So without further ado, on with the show. Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone.
Bohemia.
Wow.
Ooh, I like the delay.
Yeah, like a little Saga intro.
I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz,
Hard one, Surefoot. Again.
Welcome back.
Good to be here.
Emily Axford,
Moonshine Sabin. Nastier than a grim hawk granny.
Ooh.
and Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Togold V, missing my friend at the Red Fin.
Aw. Guys,
mean
the
the
Red Fen is
DMV?
bad. Yeah, you mean the DMV.
Oh, my bad, yes.
Missing JV at the DMV.
Even better.
Great.
No.
We should call it the JV Municipal Building.
He'd love that.
The JV Center for Cars. For carts, center of the carts.
For horses and such.
He loved paperwork. Guys, let's do a little recap. So last week, you guys finished off Ambrose Montgomery in his coffin, then laid waste to the other tombs in the Crimson Hills. The vampiric mist surrounding the town started to dissipate, inspiring the townsfolk to rise up against the Skeeters. A riot began, during which newly freed vampire Hardone Surefoot proved himself to be on the side of the living, besting the vampire Langston in a duel in front of a bunch of peasants. The rest of you rushed back into town and entered a battle at the Red Fen where vampires were making their last stand. During the fight, JV was turned to ash, but his cohorts, Schmorg and Ginny, showed up to help you finish off the vamps. You all met back up with Hardone, then headed back to the church to assure that JV came back all right. We cut over to JV in the Dusk Mother's demiplane, where he ran into Rosa, one of the little halfling revenants whose urn was lost in the fire. She was stuck in the demiplane and couldn't find a way out. JV selflessly offered over his lantern, allowing her to be resurrected, but dooming himself. JV's kindness was rewarded in the end when he was offered a place in Moradin's Forge by the god himself. And that's where we are now.
There's too much loss in this world.
Okay, so you guys are in the burned down church. The statue of the Dusk Mother still stands. All of the revenants are still alive, except for JV has been lost and Bortram has been lost. But Hardone is back.
Just look at these creepy twins, right?
Hey, just shh.
Oh, all right, sorry.
For now.
Didn't realize it was a sensitive thing. It was only...
It's been a wild couple days.
Yeah, I was in a wine cellar. I apologize.
I know.
Deadeye died too, by the way.
Yeah, it was...
He was actually a really good guy.
Really?
He was my brother. Did you know that?
No, as far as I knew, he was just sort of a piece of shit who got me killed by lying to... You know what? We all need a drink.
Did you try some of the wine while you were down there? Your breath it's a little bit on there.
Well, I don't really have a taste for it anymore. The rats are kind of my thing now.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. I get Moonshine to summon another rat, and I dunk it into the eternal beer mug.
Oh, God. A beer-soaked rat?
Yeah.
Try that.
That'll do the trick. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry for your loss. I didn't know you lost your brother. I know you have a lot of siblings, but it's not easy.
I know, but, it was such a nice connection, and now JV's gone, too. It's just too many people gone for one day. I feel like the universe should limit it to just one hard loss per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem to have respect for the sensitivities of the small.
Let's work on that. Let's make that our rule. Who cares about the universe?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about what Deadeye said a little bit, and sure, the gods are there, and we have to use their power because we've got things we need to do, but we shouldn't be afraid to act on our own, to use our own power, you know?
Listen to young Bev. He's sipping that sacrilege sauce, huh?
No. I prostrate myself.
The Dusk Mother helps those who help themselves.
See? That sort of
No,
stuff.
I agree. I do agree with that.
Yeah, I think there's some jargon you can jive on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well-
no more loved one deaths. That sounds good to me.
It's a good rule.
Yeah.
Let's try to make sure that doesn't happen anymore.
You know, I guess hard one when it comes down to it. Above all else, I'm just really glad you're back.
Yeah.
It's real good to be here with the family I chose.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's a nice way to look at it.
Can we bring it in?
Yeah, let's bring it in.
Balnor, get over here.
All right, guys. Hey,
too,
you know
bud.
what? The gang keeps changing, but it keeps staying the same. Am I right?
Hey, you got a new sword, man?
Core four.
Hey.
Yeah, he
four.
switched to a wood sword.
Oh, hey, okay. The old
Can't
one
believe
was.
you had a wood
No,
sword.
that was a different
I
one.
wasn't gonna say
I had
anything.
a practice sword that I had out at this one moment. They've been razzing
Who
me
told
for
him?
it.
You know why? Actually, I do have something that, you know, we're talking about the core four. We're talking about staying, you know, gang changes, but it stays the same. And there's one little change I'd like to make in my life. So, you know, maybe since we're all here, I might do it. You know, after seeing what these skeeters, as that I would have called them. Sorry, actually, that's kind of about you. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's funny. I like it.
After seeing what they do, what with, you know, creating spawn and you know, making little slaves for themselves. You ever heard the expression that you hate in others what you hate the most about yourself?
Yeah, it's very early on in the Green Teen Handbook, strangely.
Okay, wow, they get
Page
into
one.
it. Much respect to your folk.
Yeah, they keep it real, strangely
Well,
enough.
I started noodling and I started thinking that I sort of was doing the same thing, what with making zombies, and I decided that I do not want to make slaves anymore, but instead a soldier. So I would like to no longer make any zombies because I don't think that's the right way to treat a dead body.
Didn't feel good for me. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't like controlling you chaos or anything like that. So instead, I would like to channel all of my fungal energy instead into this little warrior. And I take out Pawpaw, and I want to take all of my fungal energy and just channel it into him.
So Pawpaw has just had his first combat, his first real battle that he was in there. And he's very proud and honored by your offer. You see he scrambles out of your bib and he lowers his head and you begin to reach your hands towards him. And you see your hands take on the sort of deathly fungal form that they usually take when you use your spores to bring back a zombie or do damage or something like that. But as they get closer to Pawpaw, your hands change from these like gray, black mushrooms to being like green and healthy and life energy. And you touch Pawpaw on the shoulder as if to knight him. And you
Each
see
shoulder, one's on each shoulder.
Rear. And you see some green spores fall off your hand and land in his fur. And Pawpaw's eyes roll back and he goes, and you see he begins to expand into bear cub size Pawpaw.
Wow.
That's right, my little soldier. That's right. You ready to go to battle, my little soldier? You ready to go in there?
I wrestle him.
He he starts wrestling with you.
Trip him, Pawpaw, trip him.
He tries to trip you. He bashes heads with everybody.
Oh, hell yeah.
You've trained him well.
And then after a little bit, Pawpaw reverts back to just being little regular Pawpaw. And the way this is going to work mechanically, kind of much like Bev traded some abilities to do Oath of Vengeance and Oath of Ancients, we have homebrewed something for Moonshine so that rather than creating zombies, she's got a buff for Pawpaw. So when Moonshine turns into fungal form, Pawpaw goes into his fungal form. And
Dope, dude.
he becomes a little monster Pawpaw.
Sir Scramble.
This game fucking rips. This game is so good. Fuck chess.
So basically, I mean, I got a lot of money now. Oh, hard one, you weren't there, but we're goddamn filthy rich now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Maybe we can buy a cure for vampirism.
I mean, I'd like to, like I said, channel it into public works and whatnot, but I am going to spend a pretty penny getting some armor for my son.
Oh, absolutely. So what can he do in his new form?
He goes into battle with us.
I don't know if this would be totally appropriate, but I reach into the bag and I pull out the dagger, the murder weapon.
Oh, that's so kind, Bev, but Pawpaw's kind of more of a beast.
I
So
see.
I don't think he's going to be fighting with weapons and standing on 2
Yeah,
feet.
why don't you get that thing away from my fucking face?
I thought new purposes.
No
you know.
purposes
I
indeed,
like
but why
it.
don't we
I
just
like
put that in
where
the
your
fucking
head's
bag,
at.
all right?
Actually, you know what? Maybe Pawpaw, give it a shot.
Yeah.
I tackle Pawpaw.
Damn. You see the little girls look at it. Wow, cool dagger. Can I have it? We love daggers.
I don't know. Hard one, is that cool with you?
I'm going to put you in the bag, Bill.
I just thought it'd be cool if a possum held a knife. Forgive me.
Any other knife would have been awesome.
I didn't have another knife. You're right.
so-
I'm sorry.
So you guys are all pretty beat up. Would you like to take a rest? What would you guys
Yeah.
like to do?
Yeah. Do we?
I think I want to rest at the foot of wherever JV's urn was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
yeah, that's
like
right.
a
It's-
dog who's like
Oh,
like
that's
terrible.
fucking horrible.
of its owner.
Like Hachiko?
Yeah.
Like Hachiko at Shibuya Crossing?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think, can we all just like curl up around the urn?
Yeah. I take out a weighted blanket and I put it on all of us.
I want to get Furlern next to this urn.
Yeah.
So, hard one. In order for you to, so we have homebrewed sort of a half vampire thing for hard one to do, so we can use some of his abilities. He's got some downsides to being a vampire, but he's also got some upsides. One of them being that now you do like a 4-hour trance like Moonshine,
Right.
but you need a casket. You need to do like a ritual to have a resting place.
Right.
So that might be something you would like to take care of
Now.
before you guys take your break.
Oh.
I mean, otherwise he can't rest.
I mean, I could probably stay up for a ritual if everyone's gonna ritual.
Yeah.
You gonna build a house?
I'm pretty beat, but I do need some help making myself a really dope casket.
It's not an ending; it's a beginning. Really, this journey.
Yeah. As long as everybody's up, can we
Yeah.
do like one big coffin?
Yeah. Are we allowed to come into your coffin?
Sure, I don't see why not.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're gonna need to make a big coffin. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All
Sweet.
right.
Pop, I'll get the blueprints.
Papa starts helping you guys put together a coffin. You guys can probably find some reclaimed wood from this destroyed
Oh
church.
damn! Some of Javelin's, the pews from Javelin's
Yeah.
church.
So guys, go ahead and give me. Let me know how you guys want to help with the ritual of creating Hard One's coffin, and I will tell you what skill to use. Like Moonshine, you could use nature or something if you want to use the wood in some magical way or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I want to like commune with the wood and warp it to my will.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check.
Dope.
15.
15. So, Moonshine, you probably.
What kind of wood is this? Are we talking like yew or oak or
Pine, birch.
pine, birch?
This is some weird otherworldly Shadowfell dead tree situation.
So like an ash birch.
Yeah. So Moonshine, for your purposes, this all being like very natural and everything, and you using the survival skill and using your magical druidic powers, I'll say you probably walk out of town and chop down a little part of an actual tree.
I go put my hands on some trees and I try and feel which one has the strongest spirit.
Moonshine, yeah, you find this small tree and you're able to, you put your hands on it and commune with it. And instead of having to chop it down or something, you see that the tree uproots itself and falls over. And you guys are able to carry it back to the church together.
Come with me. I'm going to turn you into a death canoe.
What is a coffin but a canoe with a lid?
Yeah, you see Schmorg, the big fucking ogre guy, just throws the whole tree over his shoulder and starts carrying it back.
All right.
Sweet.
I pull out from my pack some sandpaper. And I would like to just assist in the smoothing and kind of refining of the shape.
So I'll say, Bev, with the sandpaper, you basically give an assist to Hard One.
Yeah.
So Hard One, I'll say make a nature or survival check as you work on this coffin.
Can I do one more thing to help him?
Uh-huh.
I would like to cast infestation of termites, specifically like in the center of it.
Very cool. Go ahead and make another nature or like an arcana check or survival. So you roll with advantage, Hard One, because you have an assist from Bev.
It's just the weirdest version of building an IKEA bed with your friends.
14. I got 14.
Shout out to the 2 crew, but I will use the roll that gave me a 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys...
You gotta go with the grain.
Very quickly, through magical means, Moonshine being able to, essentially speak to the wood and help it form. Hard One gets down to work. He grew up with dwarves, dwarven craftsmen. He's able to do an excellent job. Beverly's a fucking green teen. He's built for this stuff. Schmorg's able to just help and do, the grunt work, and the little girls, Rosa and Ginny, are able to they carve a nice little message into the side for you.
What about the termites?
And the termites,
Nice little bed.
the termites also do an excellent job.
All right, now banish them. You summoned them.
No, they give toe massages at night.
And I'll
Any
say,
blood? Can I eat one?
you guys work for several hours, but Hard One, you now have this coffin.
Cool. Since I only need 4 hours to trance, I'm going to spend some time just carving a nice little family portrait on the lid of my coffin.
Oh, I throw my body in a hug at Hard One. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, it's so nice to trance. You get so much done in the evening.
Yeah. I'm actually planning on writing a book about it. The 4-hour work night.
Beverly and Balnor have been asleep for 3 hours.
Yeah, Beverly and Balnor just asleep in a coffin. So Beverly and Balnor go to sleep. Moonshine and Hard One, after a little bit,
You gotta sleep.
You guys stay up talking for a little bit. You guys are carving this little family portrait into the front of the coffin.
Make my tits bigger.
I wasn't done.
As I'm drifting off to sleep, I say,
A nice wide circle.
Thank you for making my butt big.
I wink at that.
Hard One and Moonshine, you guys crawl into the coffin, and you guys enter your trance. Hard One, you pull the top of the coffin over you so you can be in total darkness.
did the termites drill holes?
No.
I was gonna tuck in with a little bit of Ulfgar Ghost Punch. Is my book light gonna keep you up?
No, in fact, I might read over your shoulder.
Okay, yeah, let's do it up.
Is it a lightning bug?
Yeah,
Is it a
I love
it's a lightning bug stuck to a twig.
Oh my god. I love fucking establishing that you have a giant coffin that you all sleep in, you maniacs. So,
Cadillac.
Moonshine stays up reading. Hard One, you go into your vampiric trance.
Oh man, I do a full-on vampire pose, huh?
You do
Hands crossed over
full-on
the chest.
vampire pose. You close your
The only way I
eyes.
can get comfortable.
Hard One, you close your eyes, and everything goes black.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear a familiar voice.
Oh, strike fucking true.
Greetings, citizens of Shadowfell. It is I, your Lord Galad Roselle.
Oh, I'm having a nightmare.
Hard one. You have a vision of a black void. You are standing there in an enormous crowd of undead. Big hulking beasts, little gremlins and such. The audience stretches out infinitely in all directions, as if Galad is speaking to every monster in Shadowfell directly. And above you, you see an image of Galad in the sky. His hair is now white, his skin pale, his eyes blue. And he speaks and he goes,
Through one way or another, your souls have been lost to this place. You have been cursed, but I can cure you. Journey, all those who are willing, and join me in Ember Heaven for a gathering. I'd like to make you all an offer. Fight for me, and I will absolve you of your sins so that you may finally rest. Together, we will bring war to the material plane and claim it for the light.
you see the monsters, the ghosts, and the ghouls around you. Take this all in, and after a beat, you see a few of them begin walking towards Galad. Quickly, others begin to join them until this entire world full of undead begins marching towards him.
Well, fuck me.
Wake up.
Oh,
And you're
shit.
in the coffin 4 hours later.
How was your first trance? Mine was great.
Mine was also restorative in its own way.
Cool.
Let's get breakfast going. Can you find me a rat? We've got to talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna try my hardest to get him something better than a rat.
Okay, go ahead and do a
Can I
nature
help
check.
with that?
Yeah, go ahead and do nature checks.
I got 2. Shout out to the 2 crew.
17.
17.
I'm groggy.
I got a full 8.
You guys find a couple of juicy rats. You find 2 rats.
2 rats, one for each hand, right?
Toss them.
Okay.
Grab them,
I do a tight spiral.
bite them.
I catch one in my mouth. So I had a shitty vision last night.
Yeah?
Galad's in charge here, and it seems like he's got every single monster and beast fighting for him now.
Where's he? Do you know where he's located?
He named a place called Ember Heaven. I mean, you guys know as well as I do where the fuck that is.
Once again, everything here sounds really cool, but sucks at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have much time because these guys are going to the material plane to fight for the light.
This
He's so
and
fucking
dance.
nasally.
Laura. All right. And then I guess we gotta get to the Ember Heaven, wherever that is. Perhaps we can stop by, I don't know, the fucking map maker.
Yeah, who's the smartest person left in this town?
Is there a goddamn cartographer here?
Yeah. Is there a fucking like a tourist kiosk that we could pick up some
An
maps?
information booth?
You guys see
An information booth?
You guys see an information booth. You guys see after a little bit, you've woken up. It is late morning here. The Blood Star is up in the sky, this dead star.
All right, that's pretty cool though.
It is the rare time when it is daylight in Grimhawk.
Oh, am I gonna die?
No, because in Shadowfell, the clouds are so dense that you're never in direct sunlight.
Wait a second. I have a little side goal I want to do.
Okay.
I want to
find
be
me a
looking
parasol?
out. Well, no, it's different than that. I want to find me a bunch of bats, cobble their wings together into a little parasol for Hardwon.
Okay. That's not going to do anything in direct sunlight, but
Still fun.
at night?
It'll be good for rain.
Okay, I
No.
guess
Okay.
it's an aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
then.
Well, rain's important. Running water.
Rain is bad. Rain is also bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I
Yeah.
fully support this plan.
Okay, thanks,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Over breakfast, can I test out my my new vampiric abilities and turn into a bat?
Yeah. You guys see Hard One? Actually, you know what? Hard One, you are very new to this. So I will say, go ahead and make a wisdom check as you try to turn into a bat for the first time.
Oh, hey guys, watch this. 18.
18. Hard One successfully turns into a bat.
Whoa!
Oh shit! I wild shape into a bat, and I'm like, bat bros.
We fly in circles around each other.
Two bats flying around.
I minor illusion some hoops in the air.
Oh, I dive and dart through the hoops.
So you guys are putting on this little bat show, and you guys have been hanging out for a couple
Or like
hours.
the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Oh, flew in my mouth. Oh, go.
And after a little bit, you hear a familiar voice at the door of the broken down church. She's sort of peeking in from behind some of the broken beams. Hello? Is any of you fucking churchies in here? Or
Salutations. Grandma Sandy, is that you?
you see,
I'm gonna stay a bat for a bit.
you see,
I'm gonna give her like serious side eye as a bat.
Sandy's grandmommy walks into the church and she goes, my name is not fucking Sandy. That's my granddaughter's name. My name is Joe. Fucking Grandmommy Joe, all right?
Grandma Joe, pleased to meet you properly.
Yeah, well, it's nice to talk to you, not in, middle of a fight. You guys got y'all got bats in here.
I turn back into Hard One.
Oh, my God. Another fucking vampire? God damn it. She goes,
No.
What?
He's our friend.
I'm one of the good ones.
I've never seen a fucking good vampire, but I did hear about one vampire that kicked Langston's ass. Was that you?
That was me.
Langston's a fucking
He
asshole.
really is.
Can I land? Can I land on her shoulder and turn back into moonshine, but so slowly?
This is a heavy ass bat. What the fuck are you doing? She pushes you to the side. All right, you're funny. That's fucking funny, real funny.
Classic bat prank.
And you hear from behind her, Grandmommy, what are we doing in here? This isn't inside, this is outside. You see Sandy the shell is behind her. And Grandmommy Joe looks up at you guys and she goes, "No, I don't know if y'all can do anything. I mean, you came in here and you messed up the vampires. I thought maybe it might reverse what happened to my granddaughter here, but is there, I don't know, is there anything your little god here can do or something?"
Granny, send Sandy my way.
You see, she smiles. You the one who just turned into a fucking bat?
Yeah. What about that makes you not think I'm fucking awesome?
You turn into a bat?
I can't turn into a bat. I think it's fucking cool. I thought we had sort of like a fun rivalry. All right.
Okay. Just send your granddaughter my way.
All right. God damn it. Fucking Sandy, get over here. Okay, Grandmommy. You see Sandy, the shell, eyes glazed, walks over to you, Moonshine.
Sandy, I tried to talk you out of this. And I really, really hope that I can help you have better judgment in the future. And I put my hands on her shoulders and cast Awaken.
Oh. So normally Awaken is this long process because usually you're doing it to an animal or something. But in this case, Sandy was an intelligent being who had, her sort of mind power diminished through necrotic means. So Moonshine, you hold your hands up to her temple, and you go into a trance.
Actually, you know what? I would like to say how Awaken is done.
Okay.
I would like to say that I put my hands on her and spores come out of my hands and she becomes like completely covered in mushrooms. And then they slowly reveal her. And then you can see what happens there.
Sweet.
I just want to make sure there's mushrooms in there.
There are mushrooms
Like maybe
in
like
there.
moss and fungus like erupt all over her body, completely encapsulating her.
You essentially make a fungal form for Sandy. You make like a shell.
Shell for shell.
You make a shell for a shell. And like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, after a little bit, you hear from inside this mushroom shell, "Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing in here?" And Sandy breaks
Retreat,
loose.
fungus, retreat!
And yeah, you see the fungus falls off of her. Sandy's eyes have gone from super glazed to being alert again, and she looks like herself. She looks like the version that you guys met that first night.
Fungus is a very intelligent organism, folks.
And she looks at you, Moonshine. She goes, "It's you again. I don't remember everything, but I remember that you helped me. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No,
and Sandy hugs you.
Oh, you don't have anything to apologize for?
Fuck yeah, she does. She went out to the goddamn fucking vampire bar, got fucking mind sucked away.
Okay, Granny, let's not blame a girl who's feeling vulnerable.
All right.
How many
Sandy-
times you go over to the vampire bar to get your mind sucked away, Granny?
Approximately
Yeah,
0
Granny.
times.
I
God
understand
damn
we
it.
were all young once. I went over to the vampire bar, got my mind sucked away.
Yeah, I think you got more than your fucking mind sucked, man.
Damn, she's angry.
She's on the level. She's sharp. Harpon, why don't you and I do some squats?
Whatever.
Sandy, I want you to know, look, the vampires are gone now, and you can't even try to hang out with vampires if you want. But I want you to know
I
that
don't
there's
want to.
but there's gonna be other things like vampires that you're gonna wanna, change yourself to be part of. And I just want you to know in the future, remember where it led you to sacrifice so much of yourself for what you thought was something better than what you already are.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
18.
18. You see your words seem to really affect her. And she's a teenager, so, she talks back to people. She doesn't like to take things seriously. But she goes, "You're right. If I had just listened to y'all, you wrote me that nice letter. You put your neck out for me, and then I went and I did what I did. I won't do it anymore, I promise."
Yeah, that's all good. Hey, man, make that promise to yourself, not me.
She smiles and she nods.
I extend my fangs real quick and I nudge Moonshine. I'm like, "Yo, say the word and I'll scare her straight." You want to do a scare her straight thing?
We're kind of trying to do sort of like a supportive thing,
Okay. Yeah, if it pushes, if at any point you want me
Just
to
real,
like,
maybe flash it real quick.
He's been eating rats. We need to get him like a deer.
I poke my head around Moonshine. And go,
Yeah, are there bison here?
Yeah, let this be a cautionary tale of what you could become.
You see Grandmommy Joe pulls Sandy back, and she goes, "First I thought you were a bunch of ragamuffins coming in here causing trouble, but you're all right." You see she looks at Schmorg and the two little girls, and she goes, "I take it there ain't much leadership here for this church now. If y'all need any help rebuilding or anything like that, I can help talk to some of the folks in town and make sure that they help these here folks."
Can I send Handy Andy to put more money in her pocket?
Sure. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
It's gonna be 21.
21. Okay, I'll do a perception check.
Tell me if it succeeds.
No joke, she got a nat 20. So you see Deadeye's hand skitters out and goes to put some gold in her pocket, and she snatches it and she goes, "What the hell?"
Don't you hurt Handy Andy.
She looks at Handy Andy.
That's my baby.
She sees that there's gold in his hand, and she looks at you and she goes, "You the one who left this for me yesterday?"
Maybe the Dusk Mother did.
She smiles. She goes, yeah, the fucking Dusk Mother did. Well, thank you to the Dusk Mother. You see, she looks up at the statue. Thank you, Dusk Mother, for giving me this gold. Y'all are really too kind.
Well, actually, you know what? It's a transaction because we need your help.
Is that right?
Yeah. We heard something about the Ember Heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ember Heaven. What do you
Heard
know
anything about
Heaven?
that normal place?
I've been in Grimhawk my whole life because vampires been here a long time. But when I was a little girl, my daddy used to talk to me about what Shadowfell was like when you could still travel around. And Ember Heaven apparently is north of here. It's a city that is on a mountain, and apparently it's called Ember Heaven because the mountain goes up past the clouds. It's the only place you can really see the sun.
Sounds like a place we know.
Yeah.
We always knew we'd be headed back there one way or another.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Is that where y'all are heading up to Ember Heaven?
yeah. You know anyone who's like taking some fast steeds up north or got a merchant?
No, I
Nice,
don't.
you're hungry too?
You see, she
Get
goes.
down with some horse. Yeah, maybe you get the blood, I got the sinews.
Oh, hell
Yeah. We do like we saddle up and then you saddle and suck.
Maybe let's not get into eating horses, gang. Huh?
Right. They're
see-
disgusting beasts.
Grandmommy Joe, she goes, now I don't know anybody that's traveled because I've been stuck in Grimhawk my whole life, but from what my daddy told me from when I was a little girl, the humanoids, humans, elves, dwarves, and such, they tend to stick to the water. They stay off the shore to put some water between them and the monsters of this world. The further you are into the land, more monsters you're going to run into. Apparently, there are forests of complete darkness. There are werewolves, hulks, troglodytes, all kind of baddies.
The thing is, right now, some of our party might be a little more afeared of water.
Yeah.
Well, he's one of the monsters you might need to be worried about.
I'm not worried about a hard one. All right, I just saved your daughter. Y'all don't
I'm
need
not
to talk
trying
trash
to-
about
hey,
my
I'm
friend.
not trying to-
You apologize to hard one.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just
She
a
looks
quick,
at-
a quick
she
sorry will do.
She looks at you hard. She looks at you, hard one, with a serious face. She's been like joking around, kind of cracking jokes with you guys, razzing each other. She looks at you, and she goes, "Knew a lot of good people in my life who became vampires. Can you honestly tell me you don't feel any different?"
I can tell you I don't feel any different. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to lie to you guys, though. I feel pretty damn different.
But different isn't always bad.
In this case, I think it's pretty bad.
Oh.
So, I mean, I'm with. I want to get the fuck out of here as bad as you guys do. I don't know how long I can stay a vampire and still be your friend.
We came here for a reason, and we're going to take care of that. But as soon as Galad's head is back on your belt, we're finding you a cure.
Yeah.
I don't care what sort of age-tinted wisdom and realism you have to offer, but that's just how it's going to be.
I know that there's like a pretty unsavory option on the table where I reincarnate you, and there's an element of chance as to what sort of life you might lead after that. So, that's just, I guess, the elephant in the closet.
Right.
You could be an elephant.
I could be an elephant. Honestly, that'd be fine. Just drive a goddamn stake through my heart if I come back as a gnome. Promise me that.
I put my forehead to hard one in the most sincere I've ever. I got you.
You have my
A
promise.
single tear rolls down my cheek.
I touch my sword to his heart.
That's how you know who your real friends are.
Okay.
You certainly got good friends. Now listen, your friend here can't go in water. Doesn't mean he can't travel on water.
Okay.
Okay.
All I'm saying is what my daddy told me, which is that humans stick to the sea. Monsters don't like going in the sea. There's monsters everywhere else. Ember Heaven, it's not super close to here.
Well, I mean, I'm always down. I brought my Dramamine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had a nice good hike.
And you love ships, Hard One.
I love ships.
Yeah.
Just water doesn't sound that appealing to me, but
Yeah.
as long as we do the ship thing right, I'll be dry.
So, are we going to need to go across the ocean to get to Ember Heaven, or is that just the fastest way?
As far as I know from old maps I've seen, if you were going by sea, you would essentially go parallel to the shore.
I see. So
Okay.
similar.
Ember Heaven is on the sea. You guys know Galateron
Yeah.
is, right on the water.
Yeah.
All right. Well, where's the dock? Just out of curiosity.
You see, she shrugs her shoulders. I've never left Grimhawk in my entire lifetime, and I don't think I ever will. As far as I know, if you go a little bit north, you should be able to find the shore. You follow the shore, you're likely to find other humans.
Can we do like a nature or history check just to like see if there's enough similar landmarks for us to kind of find our way to Galateron from here?
I mean, it's a reflection of the material plane.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
it's
we
like
kind of could just go towards where the water would be on the material plane.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. If we have like that much of a sense, then I think we just probably head towards
Yeah.
where the water is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we go though, Hard One, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm feeling, yeah, I could eat.
Okay, I
Sure.
I use Fine Steed.
Oh, God.
What are you in the mood for?
I guess just some sort of like,
Be honest. Get him a ram.
right. No,
I summon Ryan.
Ryan the Ram appears.
are you sure it's not Ram Daniel?
Moonshine, let's just
Wow, that is exactly... Wow, Ryan survived Frostwind.
we'll give you some privacy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm honest. I'm not even that hungry. Why don't?
Yeah, I bet you ain't. Hey, Bev, you want to go, I don't know, do like a 4K?
Yeah, you guys head for the docks. I'm gonna smack this ram on the ass and get it out of here.
Yeah,
I
thought-
appreciate the thought there, Bev.
Sure.
I'll meet you guys outside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a lap.
I saw like a cool berry. Moonshine, you want to look at that cool berry?
Yeah, let's look at that cool berry.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'll be right out to check out that berry.
All right, yeah. You just like make sure that the ram's okay, and then we're gonna check out the cool berry.
You see one of the little girls is just staring at you from across the room.
I don't blink as I eat Ryan the ram. And as I finish, I yell, "Yeah! Yeah! Go! Get out of here! You're free! You're free!" And then I put my finger to my lips and I tell Rosa to never speak of this.
She nods. Go ahead and make a deception check for Moonshine and Bev.
I rolled a 9.
You guys come back in, and Hard One has like shoved Ryan's body under some like debris. And his face still has a little bit of blood on it, but he wipes it up off his chin.
He walked off quite proudly.
Yeah. I can't meet his gaze.
What else? What else?
I'm like looking at my shoes, being like, "Yeah, I'm glad you got that reunion you wanted."
Did you bring in the berry?
Oh yeah. I just pick up some dirt and shape it into a berry.
Oh, nice. All right.
It turns out it was dirt.
Balnor's teary-eyed. He really killed Ryan. Wait, okay.
So I'll find something on the road since I skipped breakfast.
Yeah. We'll
Seems
see.
super full.
We'll see if we can find a Roy
You
Rogers or
seem
something.
so healthy and satisfied.
Yeah, is the top button on your pants undone?
I know. I think it's the 4 hour. I think it's the 4 trancing hours.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
feeling viral.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Really
I've heard that. Sort
And
of
the
an
rat, I had a rat, so
an
I had to-
intermittent
I
fasting
unbuckled the
thing,
trap. Yeah, the
kind of,
intermittent
yeah.
fasting. That'll make your
Yeah.
muscles pop, so that could be it.
Yeah, it's sort of a metabolism. It's getting used to it. So,
Yeah.
you're burning fat now
Burning
instead
fat,
of sugar.
that's right.
So
Good stuff.
got
Good
all that
stuff. Hey, what'd
energy.
you have for breakfast, Balnor?
Some soup on a plate.
Sampling the fine cuisine.
Should we head for the shore?
Yeah, let's head for the shore.
All right.
So you guys say your goodbyes to Schmorg and Rosa and Ginny and Grandma and Sandy. You see Schmorg is using his muscles to pick up some of the debris. They're starting to clean up the church.
Before we go, I want to kneel before Javelin's urn. And
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I'll just say I never got to know you, Bud, but you seem like a hell of a dwarf.
I would like to spell Allstate, but in fungus.
Nice. You
So
make
I do like the Night King thing where I make it stand up, but it's fungus and it spells Allstate.
yet another memorial garden for one of our fallen friends.
You know, I respect death, and sometimes respecting death means like embracing it rather than pretending like it didn't happen.
I talked to Rosa and Ginny, and I say, thank you for showing me a new side of Pelor. The Dusk Mother, I don't know, it's nice to know that there's more than just the pure light out there.
You see, they both smile at the exact same time, and in tandem, they go, "It's hard to be good, but it's good to be good."
Oh, I'm bad again.
I'm stealing that.
bad again.
That's good. All right, let's go find some water.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think
So you guys begin your journey out of Grimhawk. You head to the edge of town and begin traveling north towards where you know Galateron to be, a.k.a. Ember Heaven here.
Hey, Harwan, on our journey, could you piggyback ride me so I could trance real quick?
Oh, hell
Whoa.
yeah.
Okay, thanks. I just to do a little zealot's trance.
Oh, to get your
to
awakened
try
back?
and get my.
Got it. Cool.
I fireman carry moonshine.
Sweet.
I mean, I said piggyback, but I'll take this. Hell yeah.
So you guys
It's the only
see
word. It's the only thing I know.
the dirt trail outside of Grimhawk hasn't gotten much use in the past few hundred years, but there's so little life here in Shadowfell that there's no overgrowth, so it's still kind of maintained to a certain degree. You see these dead gray trees on either side of the path, leafless with twigs that stick out like claws at the ends of thick branches. And you begin traveling. And after several miles, you begin to be able to see the ocean. You can see water reflecting in the moonlight. It's already dark because the sun sets so early here. You are now out of the area directly surrounding Grimhawk, so there begins to be more activity because Grimhawk was kind of cut off from the rest of the world, so nobody's traveling near there. But now you're in a more populated area. So you see that there is a crossroads up ahead. And as you guys get close to the crossroads, you begin to hear activity. And not just the skittering of like little monsters as they hide in the brush. You see up ahead, walking on land, are these big hulking monsters with gray skin carrying wooden clubs just plodding along the road, heading north. And you see behind them just an endless line of ghosts and ghouls, little goblin-looking guys in
This
robes,
is the fucking army, isn't
holding up lanterns with specters floating next to them, skeletons holding torches. You also see these little blue wisps, these tiny flying creatures that are so small that all you can see is this magic ore that they give off, the circle of blue light. And hard one, these look like the monsters you saw in your vision, and they are doing a pilgrimage towards Ember Heaven.
These guys are all going towards Galad. He promised them forgiveness and final rest. That's what they're all after. They're all going to join him.
Should we
Find
just
out
let him
if
go?
he-
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, should we find out if he got a parade permit? Maybe we could really get him on some.
I'm almost certain he feels like he's above the law here.
You do see some signs on the trees that say warning trail converges with parade.
Okay, yeah.
Well, so he did get the permit.
Those are some nice floats.
Wow, this is Papa looks at it. Yeah, man, this is airtight.
It's buttoned up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got it.
All
He's
right.
got it for the week.
if my little litigator is okay with it, then it slides with me.
It's bulletproof.
Okay, so I just got to ask a question to y'all by shore or by sea.
Should we let the one who is aquatically inclined?
Yeah,
answer the
I was
question?
trying not to single him out,
Oh.
but
No, I appreciate that. But I am a monster.
yeah,
thought
you
I
a
was.
monster.
Yeah, beast mode, baby.
Beast mode. I ate Ryan. I ate the ram. I know you guys.
Yeah, we know,
We
man.
know.
Yeah, it was
It's okay.
really
I know I kept it pretty secret. I hide shit pretty
No,
well.
you're right.
I know that.
This is the first secret you've ever kept from us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so I suck at lying. So here it is. The first time I've ever lied to you. I'm clean right away.
You know, actually, hard one. I'm glad you brought this up because I noticed in myself a tendency to lie, and I started to say, "Moonshine, why are you always lying to strangers when you could just tell them the truth?" And it's because I've started to doubt, the strength of my own words. So maybe you could think about that going
Yeah.
forward, if you ever felt like lying ever again. Not that you would,
Right.
since
No,
it's
I
only
never
happened
really do,
once.
but that's good advice. You're right. I think I guess I build up these walls so I don't get hurt, but I don't really ever get close to anybody, huh?
Yeah.
And you guys are more important to me than some random people, and I should be telling you the truth. So
You got all the blood off your mouth, but it's actually all over your shirt, though.
really,
still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So you need to go at that thing with a roller, man. You got a
Right.
lot of
I'm
red
gonna have to
hair on
change
that.
shirts at this point.
This is
obviously.
You just throw out the shirt.
Yeah.
Let's toss the shirt here, bud.
I've been waiting for an excuse to take off my shirt anyway.
Wow, you see the veins.
Oh, it's
as
really-
well
It's
with the translucent.
I'm quite vascular.
I think you make it look pretty good.
The translucents,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
That means a lot. I don't know if I'm just coming clean across the board here, but I'm pretty insecure about that kind of shit.
You know
It
him.
feels so good. But look, I gotta say, I know I'm in more danger if we go it by way of the sea, but if we go by way of land, we're gonna be swamped by these things.
Alright.
We're all fucked. So just keep me dry.
All right.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we can definitely do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I just wanted you to give you the option to say, no, I don't want to do that.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
but I really just want to acknowledge that I recognize that we're in dire straits. I'm eating rams.
Did the ram make you feel better, though?
For the moment,
Okay.
it did.
All right.
I feel a lot worse now. Honestly, in a way, confessing it makes it a little more real. So I'm pretty devastated about that.
I will say
Flying has its benefits.
I like that as your skin has gotten more transparent, you too have grown transparent in a way. And I like that and I respect that.
I wonder if they're
Yeah, I
related.
do too.
Yeah, I do need my tan back. All right.
Well, we're about to be on a boat, so
What's a tan if not just a wall for your skin?
I
or a
hope
wall for your internal organs?
I hope to get that tattooed on my ruddy skin tone again someday.
Okay, then. I
Okay.
guess. So, yeah, I guess let's book it for the sea.
yeah. I only have one extra shirt for you, and unfortunately, it does say "Suns Out, Guns Out." But I thought maybe
Hey, as long as it's a size extra small.
it is, it's my size.
Perfect. I nudged Balnor. Ryan actually was pretty much dead anyway.
You actually looked pretty good. I was shocked you survived.
Balnor.
Yeah, didn't right when he arrived, he started to say something about his daughter that was just born.
He pretty much crumpled. He came to me to die, I think. His final resting place. He begged me to eat him. All right.
All right, let's find
All
it.
right, let's head out.
So are we looking for like a ship's captain or some sort of
I think we're looking for a dock.
harbor? Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys walk. You guys walk away from this big parade of monsters and walk towards the water.
Wait, real quick. I'm so sorry. Can we, as we're departing from this parade, do we see in their eyes, like, are they willing and lucid and going, or is there any sort of charm?
Do you want to go up and make a stealth check?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna do pass without trace or anything, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
pass without trace. 17.
Moonshine, you begin to sneak up. You go through some of the trees. There are trees between the two paths where they converge. And you see that they don't appear to be charmed or anything. They don't have any kind of glazed look in their eyes or whatever. But as you're sneaking up, you see a few of them begin sniffing the air, and you see these specters shoot up and start flying into the woods towards you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh.
I got a 23.
Nice.
And you said I'm on a tree, right?
You are like in some trees.
Okay, I can work with this.
Is just Moonshine rolling initiative?
That's all.
or-
She's the only one who said she was going.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So Moonshine, you see two wraiths clock you. These spirits of like black smoke with like skeletal faces. And they begin shooting off towards you, and you see there's a commotion amongst this parade of people as all of the monsters begin to like react. Moonshine, you're first.
Tree stride.
What's that?
Yes.
You gain the ability to enter a tree and move from inside it to inside another tree of the same kind within 500 feet. So I want to tree stride 500 feet away. So I'm essentially teleporting from my tree to another tree 500 feet away. So
My
I'm
God.
disappearing.
Yeah, so I'll say the way this works basically is you are in a patch of trees between the east road and the west road, and then teleported over to a tree like near the shore. So these wraiths, you guys probably don't even know that like Moonshine teleported the fuck out. You guys just hear
I did shout tree stride as I did it.
a tree stride. You guys just see all these monsters and lanterns and torches and stuff. They begin rushing into the woods.
Tree stride! Tree stride!
What are you guys doing?
Do
Do we hear her say that?
Oh, you guys, fucking monsters everywhere. Like every monster in the world is running towards you.
So I guess we jet towards the
Towards the
The shore. Are they gonna
towards the shore.
Yeah.
Cool.
was
You
the
guys
plan.
start running towards the shore. You guys see lanterns and torches and everything running towards the shore. What do you guys do?
I'll turn into Batman.
Okay, hard one. You turn into a bat.
One.
Batman.
Hard one. You turn into a bat and fly over the water. What do you guys do?
I mean, I'm 500 feet away.
Okay,
It's
so
in a
Moonshine's like kind of
tree.
hiding. Bev, what are you doing?
I'm going to dive into the water.
Sweet. Bev dives into the water, begins swimming out. Balnor dives into the water.
Oh, I'll dive into the water as well.
Sweet. You guys all
From the tree, using a branch as a diving board.
you guys all jump into the water. The only person who was noticed was Moonshine, and it was pretty far away. So you see after a bit, they don't charge all the way down to the water. Most of them don't, at least. You see a lot of them just start running down the path that you guys were coming up on. They assume that whoever was sneaking up on them was coming from there. So you see a bunch of ghouls and like Fomorian type giants with big clubs walking around the path that you guys were just at. Hard one, you're just this bat fucking hanging over the water. You guys are all hanging out underwater, just keeping your
breathe.
faces up. Moonshine can breathe underwater. Balnor and Bev are just trying to keep still and keep their mouths above water. You do see a few like wraiths and stuff get close to the water and start looking out. But after a little bit, they collect themselves and go back on the path.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was just trying to gain some intel on Galad's hold over them, but it seems as though they are all just perfectly willfully doing this, and there is no charm.
Hey, sometimes you get wet.
Yeah.
I turned back into hard one. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the promise he made him. Whatever he's going to do to set them free is enough.
Did y'all hear me shout tree stride?
Yeah, what is that?
But yeah, we didn't know what it means. So
Just know if I shout tree stride, I'm probably okay.
cool.
It means I just go, I can, use a tree as a port key to another tree.
I've heard
not?
of this. It's a high level Green Knight ability.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's also a high level druid ability.
Well, look at that. You know.
Well, ain't that something?
commonality.
Laura and Pelora, I tell you what, they
Doing
get
a
together
jig.
every Sunday.
Big old roast.
There were a lot of monsters there, guys.
Yeah.
that was
Oh man,
haunting.
you thought that was a lot. Let me tell you about the vision I had, which I'm coming to realize more and more was a vision and not just a nightmare. There are more things than you can fathom. You cannot, from horizon to horizon of monsters, beasts, ghouls, ghosts, every scary thing you could possibly imagine,
pea.
all following Galad Roselle.
So this is a pass without trace kind of situation, then, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Shall we
Yeah.
find a dinghy?
Yeah. I mean, I think that they're all on the road right now.
Right.
Yeah, you guys get back to
So-
shore. You guys wait enough time that you do see them get back to the path.
Okay.
This is horrifying. I don't know how to take on an army.
I think we might just have to
Kill Galad.
cut off the head of the snake,
off the head.
and then put the head of the snake on our belt,
Yeah.
specifically Hard One's belt.
I'd love to have his head back on my belt.
It looked good.
Yeah, it looks bald without it.
Yeah. I feel naked, and I'm just wearing this weird T-shirt.
It looks
Yeah,
good
I was
though.
gonna say maybe it's the extra small "Suns Out, Guns Out" shirt that's making you feel
It
naked.
could definitely be that.
I just feel like you could be showing more belly button in general.
It just
Yeah.
looks like it hurts.
It does, but it hurts so good.
Yeah.
This midriff tee.
Can I just real quick? I'm gonna put the little belly chain
Yes.
that I was wearing on Hard One.
Okay, wait now.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, hey, my name's Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, so technically I work for my mistress over here. My name's Pentecost.
Oh,
Some people
yeah.
call me the betrayer, but I
Other
don't know if
people
I'd
call
go
them
that far.
Pendergreens.
No, nobody. Well, you know what? Nobody.
Pendergreens.
Actually, nobody calls me Pendergreens. That's
kinda-
Moonshine, you didn't tell me you had a champion.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you I got
Yeah.
a champion.
But
well, I have
we're only okay.
None of
9
that
more
fun,
days.
right? Right.
9 more days, and then the belly button ring here starts burning up, and then we renegotiate. And I'm looking over at this guy here, Mr. Vampire, and I'm thinking maybe he and I, maybe I become his master.
You become my master.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a.
Well, you know, I
You're
used
a
to be
belly
the Dark
button
Lord
ring
here.
right now.
Well, more of a
I don't
belly
work for you.
A belly chain. I misspoke. Well, right now,
All right.
sometimes
This was
you
fun.
change-
Moonshine, why don't
you
we toss it
switch-
into the sea?
You switch careers.
I'm gonna real quick dunk him
No,
into the
no,
sea.
no, no,
Here we
no,
go.
no, no,
Here we
no,
go.
no. What if one of those monsters finds me? Think about that, huh?
I know. I'm just dipping you in.
Oh, stop! I hate
Just
water.
some playful ribbon.
I don't. Oh, okay. You know what? If we're just goofing around.
Well, tell you what. You know how to get to Ember Heaven.
Wait, you know Galad. Galad took your
of course
seat.
I know Galad. I fucking hate Galad.
Do you know the layout of the castle that he's living in now?
Of course I know the layout of the castle he's living in.
You know if there's any secret doors, secret traps, secret
Yeah.
ways, the weakest parts, most penetrable parts of that fortress.
Yeah, we could go from inside the mountain.
Inside the mountain. That sounds like my goddamn specialty.
All right, thank you so
All right,
much. I will put you back on your throne, and I put him back around my
Finally,
belly.
a little bit of respect.
Damn, that's a cool belly chain.
Yeah, just a belly chain with a bad personality. It's
Whoa, whoa,
Really
whoa! Hey,
I mean, you're a little sour.
I tell you about all the secret passages and whatnot.
You're right.
and
I'm
this-
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I overstepped.
You know, how do you? I'm supposed to be your champion. You're over here talking to your friend.
You know what? You're
Shane,
fucking right. I'm
What?
sorry.
Hey,
You
know
are
what?
my champion.
Thank you. It means a lot. I'm a necklace. I'm a goddamn Billy Jane.
Hey, you're all right, Pentagreens.
I hand
It's not my fucking name.
Moonshine a sock.
If I ever get out of this goddamn necklace.
And just like I say really supportive things to Pendergreens as I slowly put the sock on.
It's not fucking Pendergreens. Don't put me in a sock. I am the Dark Lord of
The sock goes over. So you guys walk along the shore.
So we have a really talky map.
For a few miles, it eventually curves away from the main road, and you see the wisps and the torches of the monsters fade into the distance. The only way you know that you're heading in the right direction is because you know the way to get to Galateron. You know that as long as you follow the shore, you will get to Galateron eventually. So you travel for several miles until you finally do see a settlement out on the ocean. It is a couple 100 feet out, keeping plenty of distance from the shore. It's this little shanty town built on docks with boats tied off. Looks like they serve as homes or public spaces. There are torches up on various posts, and it's loud and ruckus. You can hear it even from this distance.
Like a happy ruckus?
Sounds like it.
Okay. It's like a rumpus more so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Would you say it's a rumpus?
I would say it's a rumpus.
All right.
Well, you said it was a ruckus.
It's both.
One man's ruckus is another man's rumpus.
Another tattoo.
It's a tattoo of a pillow that says that.
Well, let's check out this shindig, man.
Yeah. Hard one. You might want to keep your mouth, closed up for now, just to make sure.
Well, these actually can retract.
we do
Oh,
that?
really?
A minor illusion or something to give him just a little bit of a
that's
tan.
a good idea.
Oh, that's yeah. Can a minor illusion like a cream?
Are you sure you don't want to just lean into it and like put on some Victorian garb?
Oh, I could go like full Dracula and make them think that I'm doing like a Halloween costume.
Okay, guys.
Can I do an insight check to see if we can convince everyone in town that he's in a Halloween costume?
Yeah.
I want to suck your blood.
I got a 13. What do I know?
A 13. That seems like an awful idea.
Oh, okay.
Not at a 13. It's not the worst idea you've ever heard. If you got a nat 20, you would know for sure it'd be a very bad idea.
Can I use my deception
illusion.
abilities
Yes.
to try and disguise him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe just like
Yeah. I'll say
cover him with mud or something.
minor illusion with
have to be
your
mud.
deception ability.
Could just be a different outfit.
Well, that's a 14.
14. Okay. So you do an okay job.
It's gonna be mud. I grab some kelp and some silt. from the
Careful,
bottom
that's
of the
wet.
ocean.
Don't touch me with the kelp.
I make him look like a dock worker.
Sweet.
I'm gonna also just hit you with a guidance before we go in there. One of my new cantrips.
Let's hear it.
And
Tell
it's
me.
basically just once before the spell ends, you can add a D4 to one ability check. So if you have to do some sort of deception check to not be a vampire, you got that in your back
Oh,
pocket.
thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year, turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's auraframes.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
Cool. So you guys begin to approach like the outside of the settlement, kind of keeping your distance so that you can kind of see what's going on before you get too close. And you see a large spire, this pointy rock with a sign on it. And the sign reads Bastard's Cove. And above the rock, there is some type of rune. And guys, go ahead and give me perception checks.
That's the rune for man cave.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Okay.
19.
15. Okay. Moonshine and Hard One, you guys see this spire with this rune on it and the sign announcing the town. It's on the shore. You guys look into the water and you see another spire out in the water, and you see another spire further down the shore. You can't see if there's another one on the other side of the town, but it looks like these stones surround the little village.
So they must provide some sort of protection.
You don't know.
Should we try, like, maybe not walking into the village, but, like, tossing something in to see what happens if you're not invited?
I could try and send Handy Andy in.
That's true,
Unless
but
he could get hurt.
Yeah, I don't want him to get crumpled
I don't want him
again.
to get hurt. Now I got pawpaw syndrome with Handy Andy. No.
Bell, where you go.
Coddle my baby.
Should I go?
No.
I find
No.
a crab and I toss it through.
You grab a crab, you toss it through. Just real like monstrous little crab with like 7 eyes. You throw it past the rune. Crab is fine.
They might just be spying on us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, then maybe we should be really friendly as we're going in. Let's look at it and be like, hey,
Yeah.
we come in peace.
We're humans. That's an improvement.
Casual.
Yeah.
Yeah, humans. All of us.
Humanoid.
Oh, our rapport is just
Yeah.
bad. And I say, I hope it's not like a electric fence for vampires.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah,
All right,
let's go.
Cross that bridge when it electrocutes us.
Yep.
Okay, we go.
You guys walk through. Hard One. As you walk through, you take 17 psychic damage. As soon as you pass this room, just your head begins to explode. You feel just like this horrible, horrible headache. You begin to have like an aneurysm.
Okay, back up.
Are we-
You guys all back. Everybody else is fine.
Can
Wait,
he get through?
Can he get through though?
He can get through. It's. Let me know.
I'll take that damage the entire time I'm in there.
Okay.
He
Tell
is?
me what you're doing.
I'm
You're
backing out,
Okay, but
running
he
away.
backs out.
Okay.
Okay. We back out with him then, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we inspect the rune?
Sure.
Is the rune glowing? Does it look active?
Yeah, you saw. Everybody, go ahead and give me a perception check.
12.
12. Oh, wait, no, 13, sorry.
14.
None of you guys were like looking at the rune as you passed through.
Okay, I'd like to inspect it closer.
Okay, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
12.
12.
You know, maybe somebody just go in there and make a friend. As long as I'm invited, might work.
Moonshine,
Oh.
there is certainly some kind of spell on this rune specifically, not on the entire spire. You feel magical energy coming from that.
I don't have any kind of dispel magic stocked.
Maybe we can sneak in, because we can get in there, and if we can turn them off from the inside and disable whatever sort of security system is there, maybe that will keep people from being put on high alert. Or we can bribe whoever runs the system.
Yeah.
I think that I just don't want a situation where an entire town is trying to kill you again, because that seems to be happening a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so hated. Makes me feel like a freaking gnome.
We're just gonna have to love you even more.
Yeah, as much as they hate you, we'll love you all the more.
Hoorah!
Do you want another ram?
No. Please don't summon a ram.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta be careful about him emotionally eating.
That's just true.
Okay.
Hard one. Do you mind maybe kind of further checking around the perimeter and seeing what you see?
Yeah, I'll case the joint. I'll do the work.
Hey,
from
you know
outside.
what? Why don't me and Hard One do a stealth mission, as it were?
Ooh.
The Bash Brothers.
The Bash Brothers. That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm very jealous.
Yeah, this is going to be a really important mission.
Yeah.
I think.
We're gonna go look at the rocks.
Good idea, Balnor.
Yeah.
Cut to Hard One and Belnor at a strip club.
Balnor's getting too serious of a lap dance.
He's one of those guys who gets shark eyes when he goes into a strip club.
You kind of took all the fun out of it, Balnor.
Instantly falls in love. All right, let's try and be quick about this,
Yeah,
though.
let's go in.
Sweet. So Moonshine and Bev, you guys walk past the spire.
Don't like this, though. I don't like leaving Hard
I
One.
know.
We gotta fix this.
Don't worry. If anything happens to you guys, I'll just turn into a bat, fly out to the ocean, and kill myself.
I'll make sure he doesn't do that.
Bev puts his entire hand in his mouth.
So you guys are able to walk past the spire. Doesn't set anything off. It seems to be there to protect people from the undead, which Shadowfell is rife with. So you guys walk past it. You see that it looks like you need to swim to it, or that there might usually be little rowboats or something. There are no boats there. What do you guys do? You guys see there are no docks connecting it to the shore. It's just out a bit.
So the entire town is
Out
on
the
a
water.
boardwalk, kind of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Should we? I guess we just gotta swim. We gotta paddle our way in, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Are you guys stealthing as you swim, or are you just going?
Yeah, we're stealthing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, go ahead and both give me stealth checks.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Ooh,
That's a 9.
a 9 total? Mm-hmm. Wow, okay.
I cover myself in crabs.
Beverly is surprisingly good at swimming. Does that thing where he wriggles his whole body like a mermaid as he goes through the water.
Yes, I love to swim like that.
He swims like a mermaid.
The Ryan Lochte.
Yeah.
I am of the sea.
A regular Lochte and Phelps over here as you guys swim towards the docks.
We're just housing pancakes.
You guys swim out to these docks, and you arrive in this little shanty village. It's got the energy of a drunken pirate getaway. You guys pull yourselves up out of the water. You're still trying to be kind of stealthy. You, just by nature of trying to swim and climb up out of the water and stuff, you make noise. But there doesn't appear to be anybody really looking for anybody. There doesn't appear to be any kind of lookout. There are no guards here. You pull yourself up onto the dock. And you see that there are all these ships that are basically serving as the buildings of this little town. You see little buoys and barrels in the water that are helping these little structures float, and they're all connected by these docks. And you see that there is a ship with a bigger cabin than most of the other ones, and it appears to be the tavern or something, like the town meeting place, because all the other places are kind of quiet, and this place is lit up. You see a warm light coming from the inside, and you hear loud talking and laughs and glasses clinking.
All right, I think we have two options. Either we go into this tavern and we try to convince someone with our newly acquired wealth to give us a ride on their boat and maybe turn the other way at some of our more unsavory customers and passengers.
Yeah.
Or we just steal a boat.
What are you feeling keen towards?
Well, we were just hanging out with all the people from the church, and I feel like we should just try and not ruffle as many feathers as we can. They've got their own little thing going here. They got these nice houseboats. I don't want to mess up their town or their village.
Yeah, what was that wisdom Rosa gave us?
What was it? It was actually very good.
It's hard at being good, but it's good to be good.
It's hard being good, but it's good to be good.
I minor illusion that onto both of our arms in a temporary tattoo.
And it's on our wrist too. Oh my God, I've become what I hate. It's written in like a fancy script.
Oh yeah, so fancy. Jelly pen.
Yeah. All right.
Into the tavern?
Into the tavern. I'm gonna be the purse. You should probably be the, don't tell anyone how much we have.
Right.
But, you should probably be the mouthpiece, because I'm more of a lurker in the shadows than a people person.
Yeah, my dad taught me how to barter when we bought our last lawnmower. So.
Great. Awesome.
So I think I got the handle on it.
Great.
So you guys enter.
Make them think we have enough money to take us seriously, but don't make them think we have enough money that we could get taken advantage of.
I'll say stuff like, "You're killing me," and it's like, "You're hanging me out to dry."
Yeah, that's good. Ooh, dang, you good. All right.
So you guys enter this big old houseboat, and you do not see humans inside. You see beings that look similar to bullywugs. These gray-skinned frogmen with black spots, bigger and more fierce-looking than their Bohemian brethren. They have
reminded me of some of the mistakes of my youth.
They have fully black eyes like rats, just these beady eyes. Most of them have two, but a lot of them are mutated. And there are frogs with 3 eyes. There's a few with 1. There's even one with 4. And of course, they all have perfect teeth. They are having a good rowdy time. You see a couple of them are wrestling. A big group sits at a table gambling. There's a fat one with 4 eyes playing a game of dice, some kind of dice game with a smaller one with 1 eye. There's no bar, but there is an area where booze is being brewed in these big tubs next to a fireplace. And frogmen walk over with big mugs and are taking generous scoops. And when you guys walk in, the entire tavern goes completely quiet. And you just hear like little whispers. Where are they? Where are they? And you see the one with 4 eyes who's sitting at the gambling table looks up and goes,
Humanoids! What brings you here?
We are looking to book passage on one of your fine boats. Surely someone with as clean of teeth and pure of mind as you would be able to help 2 strangers in need.
I reach into the bag and I take out whatever is like the nicest material that could be used as floss, and I present it as a gift across my hands.
Guys, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Like silk floss or something.
21.
21, nice. You see these big gray bullywugs laugh. And this 4-eyed one goes, wow, you really know how to flatter a scullywug.
Scullywug.
Here! And I pull out my infinite flask.
Oh, yeah, you pull out your infinite flask. One of the scullywugs near the door clinks glasses with you. The one with 4 eyes goes,
My name's Wart. We only have 1 ship that we can afford to part with. The rest are used as houseboats, but I am a bit of a gambler, so how about I play you for it?
I spores with moonshine. Do we have time for this, or should we just try and buy him out?
I think we got time for this.
Okay. Do you want to take charge here?
What you want to play?
Stones.
And you see...
Walk me through it. I'm not trying to be a shark here. I never played Stones before.
He explains the game to you, and the way the game works practically for us here is you roll 4d6s, And you can choose at the end of your roll if you want to re-roll. And if you do that, you remove 1 dice and you only get to roll 3. You essentially get to take like a mulligan on your dice. And whoever gets the highest roll wins.
Oh, so it's there. It doesn't require any kind of like
It's pure
charisma
luck.
or anything like that. Oh, okay. I was gonna give Bev like some sort of enhanceability, but I don't think there's any spell I have that can just help you roll better.
No, unless you want to cheat, which maybe isn't a great idea.
Just use those weighted dice of yours.
Can I
will
give him
send you the
guidance?
Amazon link.
Can you what?
Can I give him guidance?
You guys can try to cheat if you want.
Okay,
It's up to
I'm
you.
not gonna cheat. Ooh, okay. I hear how you phrase that.
Wart, you said your name was?
Yes.
What happens if we lose?
Well, you need to offer something quite good because the Queen's Croaker is a fine ship.
Via report spores, I'm like, Chaos Bolt?
Chaos Bolt.
You know the Chaos Bolt, the little armband
Yeah, the little
that I got from Alanis?
Oh yeah, we've had that kicking around for a while.
That we could offer that.
Yeah, I say, would you be so kind as to fetch the armband of infinite power?
Absolutely, sire.
Moonshine, I'll say you guys brought the bag with you. Moonshine, you pull out the Chaos Gauntlet. Go ahead and give me a, I'll say, deception check, but it's not with like dire consequences. If he doesn't believe you, he just knows it's not worth that much.
Can I help on that?
You do it.
Oh, I do it. Okay.
Yeah, because you're the one like making stuff up.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Okay.
Wow.
You see, he looks at it and he goes,
Well, this is a fine glove for sure, but I'm offering you a ship. I'll need something a little better than this. Do you have gold?
Oh, yeah. We could put some gold up.
All right. Well, my ship is worth tens of thousands of gold. I like gambling quite a bit. I'll tell you what. You give me the magic glove and 5,000 gold.
Oh, you're really bending my arm here.
We could play for something smaller than the ship.
I just don't think we could part with 5,000. What do you think we could part with, sire?
Somewhere slightly north of 3,000, I think. But you're
Okay.
really putting me in a bind here.
go ahead and do a persuasion check.
24.
Nice. Okay. You see, he sighs and he goes,
All right. To be perfectly honest, it's a little banged up. So you take it as is. We play the game for 3,000 gold and the magic glove.
Sounds great. And it's a beautiful ship. Don't sell yourself short.
Thank you so much. It's not this ship, by the way. This is a bar. My ship is outside.
Oh, I thought we were playing for the bar.
No, I can't give you the bar. This is part of the town.
All right. You know
I
what?
guess maybe we should go a little further south with our.
No, it's bigger than this. This is a houseboat. Do you want to just stay in the
Tell you what,
dock?
is there any alcohol on your boat?
I'll give you a beer.
A beer?
A beer?
I'm giving you a ship for 3,000 gold. This is already insane.
No, but I thought that's if
he
we
grabs
lose.
you and he
If
pulls
we
you. He
lose.
pulls you outside and he points to a ship in the distance. And you do see in the deep distance, in the moonlight, there is a pirate ship anchored, like a big pirate
What
ship.
is? You know how ships always have like something carved in the front?
yeah.
What is it?
You can't see it from here. But
Hey,
Ward
Ward,
goes.
what's carved on the front of your
It's
ship?
a lady that's holding like a flower.
She hot?
I'm a frog,
She
so
look like
I
real high status.
I
and-
would consider like a frog to be really hot. So I don't know what you think is hot.
Does she have like long silver hair?
you want to
kinda
play the
like
game
Kate Blanchett cheekbones?
not?
Yeah, I do want to play the
Yeah.
game. Let's do it.
All right, so 3,000 gold plus magic gloves if I win. You get the Queen's Croaker if you win.
Okay.
Beautiful. Picturesque. We're in business.
All right, so
Are we all playing?
Who wants to play for you guys?
Bev can play. Bev
sure?
can play. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We both roll 4d6. If you roll the lower one, you definitely want to remove a dice and roll again, because
Okay.
just by chance you might get like all 6s and get an 18 or something pretty good. I will roll in front of you guys.
Okay.
You guys all sit around this table, and you see all the scullywugs. surround the table.
Yeah, bring it in, boys. Show's on.
Well, high stakes game. I love it.
Cool. Let's roll our dice. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Stones. Ooh, I rolled not great.
Oh, neither did we.
6,
Okay.
8, 11.
We got 4, 5, 9. Yeah, 9.
Okay. Wart is gonna stay.
Okay.
All right, so we should re-roll these 3 dice then.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
you
do
just
it.
roll, you just roll 3 dice. You lose a dice.
Thinking of 6s, thinking of 5s, 5s and 6s.
Please, Pelor,
5.
bless these dice.
5 Hive, we need you. 6 chicks, show up.
Okay, so that's 7. That's 8.
8. So you guys lose. You see Wart holds his hand out, takes the magic glove.
All right, I'll take my gold. Unless you want to play double or nothing.
We need the keys, so we need to do a little walkthrough of the boat before we give you $3,000.
You see the bullywugs all start to surround you.
What the fuck? We made a deal.
Okay. I didn't know that we didn't negotiate when we would transfer the money. I was just throwing out the
We're
idea
gambling.
of a walkthrough. I thought maybe you'd want to show us around your boat, sort of show off what you've done. Anyways, do we want to do double or nothing or what?
I think so. I want to do a quick insight check to see how many bullywugs or how many scullywugs are in this room.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and do a perception
How
check.
tough they look.
Sure.
I'm not trying to be aggressive with them.
That's just a 12.
12. Looks to be at least 20. And they look... You guys might be able to take them. It's not...
I'm not
you can't
trying
tell.
to take
Okay.
them. Unless you want to take them
I'm
back.
saying if things go way south, but we should do double or nothing.
I'll play again. 6,000 gold.
What do you think?
I'm in whatever you want, Bev.
All right, I think you should roll them this time.
Okay.
I think that Pelor's fingers have gone cold.
All right, y'all.
All right, so
Let's,
Moonshine.
I got the dice in my hand. I got the stones in my hand doing the crick cradle.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1. Stones.
Wart's got 11 again.
We're gonna reroll.
Oh, no.
Can we re-roll them all?
No, you can only re-roll 3.
Yeah, each time you take another turn, you lose a dice.
Oh wait, we also have 11.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
8
did you?
and 10. Yeah, we also have 11.
Okay,
So we
reroll.
both re-roll.
Reroll all 4.
All right.
All right.
All right, I guess we let's all okay. These are new official rules to the game. We both lose a dice. Okay. So just
Moonshine,
3 dice.
Get that fungus stink on those dice.
Otherwise, we're going to have to go triple or nothing.
I got 9.
We got 10. Yes! Yes! Oh!
Yes.
Crick cradle.
Bev and Moonshine high five. You see, Wart looks really pissed off. You can tell he's super into gambling. He goes,
No, why did I do that? Why did I do double or nothing? I just lost our ship.
How about this? We'll send it back your way.
All right. Well, yeah, it's yours to take. What can I do?
You're a
you
frog
see-
you're a frog of your word, and we respect that.
Guys, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
15.
Moonshine, you hear a knock from below the room. Like you hear something banging on the walls downstairs.
We did double or nothing, but the stakes weren't really raised for us, right?
That's true. Well, no, I mean, I guess we were going to pay more money, but
Yeah,
that's
but
barely anything.
I guess
That's
I'm
scratch.
saying like maybe you owe us a little something else, and all I want is just to know what that knock is. What's down there?
You see, he looks confused for a second.
What's down where?
Well, it sounds like you got a little party going on downstairs. Is there a disco down there?
You see, he sighs, and he goes,
Fine, okay. Us Scullywugs, we love froghemoths. We've got a big, giant Scullywug downstairs, and if it finds out about you, it'll probably eat you. So maybe don't go down there.
What's it doing down there? Why do you love it, but you keep it in the basement?
Why don't y'all get out of here before things get ugly? You already got my boat. What more do you need?
I gotta be honest. it's not a bad idea to maybe just get out of here. What do you think? I mean, I'm definitely curious, but I feel like I feel like I need to start learning to stifle my curiosity.
Yeah, can't fight them all. I just feel bad about leaving Hard One. Maybe we can...
I know. That's why maybe let's go pick up Hard One, then we'll decide if we have any interest in this frog-human.
Once we have a boat, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have a boat.
All right. This is all via report sports.
Yeah.
You got it. So you guys say your goodbyes to the frogs. Things got weirdly tense there at the end from Wart and the gang.
Anyways, good game.
Yeah, great GG. Fuck me. You guys exit. You guys find Balnor and Hard One inspecting the rocks. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't find anything, did we,
No,
bud?
just the spires.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if you guys saw, there's a ship out there.
Yeah, we found that.
Pirate ship.
yeah.
Maybe we could try to get our hands on that somehow.
Haven't we presumably taken our ship, like driven it to them?
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's like far, like you guys have to go out and get it.
Oh. Yeah, no, that ship is ours.
Oh.
We rolled some stones.
I hold up a pair of keys. This is for the door to the boat because there's not an ignition on the boat, but you do need a key to open the door.
Wow, to like get into the captain's
Yeah,
quarters.
exactly.
Wow, I
Yeah.
get it. No, that totally adds
Well,
up.
damn, I could install a sound system. Pull out a
And you
red
guys
Solo
do
cup.
see, you look out, and you didn't see it from the shore before. You needed it pointed out to you when you were at the docks. It is not super close to the settlement. It is out in the water, out on the ocean, anchored. You guys can see it from the shore. It is out past where the spires are, so
All right.
Hard One could get there.
Oh, okay. Can I, just to be safe, I'm a wild shape into a whale
Okay,
and ferry Bev out there.
sweet.
To the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just you two?
Well, I don't want to leave Hard One on his own, but Hard One
I'll
can't.
turn into a bat.
Yeah,
Sweet.
you can bet.
Yeah. Okay, so Balnor and Bev will ride on Moonshine the Whale.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah.
A goddamn.
It's early. It's early, so I'm not telling people
Right.
yet, actually.
Yeah, and I'm pretending that I didn't even notice.
Twins.
She's really
I'm
not
hoping.
showing.
Fins crossed.
So you guys,
I pour some beer in your blowhole.
Not drinking right now.
it just starts drowning immediately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Moonshine, you take the halflings out to the boat. Hard One, you fly out as a bat. And just quietly singing the Batman theme to
Hard
himself. You guys see this, pirate ship, this sailing ship with big sails. You notice as you get closer to it that the sails are white, this dirty white color. The main one has a symbol with a blue rose on it. You see, I'm assuming that you guys come up as the whale, and then you guys like climb up on the main deck.
Yeah, I
Get
think
up on
I
the ship.
start to look like a whale beaching itself on a boat, but then turn into
Yeah.
moonshine.
So Moonshine beaches herself onto the boat.
Beautiful mermaid.
Hard one lands. Are you staying in bat form, or are you?
No, I'm
turning-
going to come down and...
comes down, becomes Hard One again.
Yep.
You guys see on the forecastle in the front, there is a ballista. This big old crossbow. You see in the back on the quarterdeck, behind the sails is the helm. On the main deck, you see a mangonel, this catapult thing. The ship appears to be in decent shape, but there is some damage to the main deck, bits of debris around. It looks like something fell from above and smashed into the ship. You see that some of the sails have a few holes in them. But as you walk around the main deck and look up at the sails and like all the posts and everything, you see something much more concerning. You see that all over the main deck, attached to the posts, are shackles. And inside the shackles are humanoid limbs. Like people were tied to the poles here and then ripped from them.
Moonshine, I don't...
The fuck did we just do?
Who the hell did you guys get this boat from?
We got to get a boat inspection.
Do you think that the frog hemoth is coming for us right now?
I don't think that-
I think I gotta turn into
I think I got a fungal form. I
Moonshine-
think that we were set up.
Moonshine turns into a fungal form. As you guys see in the distance, on the docks, you see torches start to come up, and you see all of the Scullywugs come out from the different boats out on the docks looking at you guys, and they all begin chanting in unison some kind of dark spell. Under you guys begin to feel a rumble in the ocean as you look onto the limbs that are, in the shackles from the people who were ripped from the ship. You see that there are tattoos and stuff that say "Bastards of None," like referencing the town that you guys came to. It would appear that the Bullywugs were not the original people who lived here. Suddenly, a giant tentacle shoots up over the ship, and a kraken emerges from below the boat.
They sold us a lemon.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Release the Kraken, eh?
This is what we get for trusting frogs.
It's their teeth. It's their amazing
Fucked up
teeth and their
thing is
family
that
values.
We could have accidentally also paid for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have just bought
I'm
this
gonna
boat.
fucking kill that bitch.
We were trying to have a nice civil interaction.
You know what? Didn't you feel like all them Scullywogs were in on it?
I wanted
I think
to trust
that we
them.
could fucking massacre all of them and sleep at night.
They're definitely, it is a full-on ritual that is going on of them all watching you with torches on the docks. They were definitely all in on it.
all right.
All right, well, no survivors here. Sorry.
Yeah, for fucking real.
It's going to be a frog massacre,
guys,
y'all.
Wait till you see the shit that me and Balnor found when we were inspecting the perimeter. I've got a lot of really cool magic items that we're going to use to defeat this Kraken. I'll talk to you. Actually, Murph, you and I can get dinner this week.
And that dinner is going to be live on the short rest.
That's right.
That's right. Guys, check out the short rest. Go on over to patreon.com/NADPOD. That's NADDPOD. Don't sing yet. We'll talk more about all this stuff. Guys, we got some stuff to plug. Check out me and Emily's sketch show. It's called Hot Date. It's on Netflix. You can get our book. It's called Hey You Up, How to Turn Your Booty Call into Your Emergency Contact. It's a satirical relationship advice book available on Amazon and on Audible. Caldwell, what do you got?
You can check out Big City Greens. It's a television show that I write and storyboard for. You can find it on Disney Channel or on Amazon or iTunes or wherever you find television shows.
Oh, yeah.
Disney
Jake,
Plus at one point.
yeah. Jake, what do you got?
I'll shout out my mother this week.
Nice.
JakesMomsCookies.com. You can. I believe some people have ordered them. And
They have. I've seen tweets.
they warm my mother's heart and they warm mine as well. JakesMomsCookies.com.
Cool, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Follow us on Twitter at CHMurphisMe, at Caldwell, at EXfordEmily, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake, and tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NADDPOD.
We are the youth of the nation. We are
the youth of the nation.
That really hurts your head. How do you do that?
I was
hard.
watching you being like, you're gonna get whiplash.
It's the end of the show, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
You honor us.
Oh, so good to
yeah.
us.
Finally. Starting with Brad D., the only Pebble Pot that isn't Craven, refuses to go in the pool at any Pebble Pot parties because they are notorious pool pissers.
J Lomas 72, aka Steelbreaker, Hard One's Gymspiration, uses arcane recreationally, but it's got nothing to do with their physical physique. J Lomas is all natty.
Dylan B., a sword-wielding wizard surrounded by a floating army of blades at all times, is not allowed anywhere near the dwarfenage after last year's beheading fiasco.
Danny P., Bohemia's resident artist, painted Hard One's senior portrait at the Dwarfenage. Also painted his junior year portrait before he could grow a beard, and Hard One is threatening to sue if it's not taken out of the yearbook.
Must be removed.
Spencer Caskbrew, patron elder of libations, ale maker to gods and heroes of Bohemia alike, also the creator of Bud Heavy, Balnor's favorite beer.
Beardman Dan, the longest beard in all of Bohemia, frequently uses it to tickle gnomes. Tee!
Scott D. went to Anoma High School and received lots of arcane swirlies for refusing to tee-hee.
Hermes W., the Bat King. Hermes has sent a squad of bats to kill Vampire Hard One, who Hermes refers to as the Bat Pretender.
Spartus, the champion of Theala's gladiator pit, a deeply religious warrior who washes down every kill with a tall glass of milk.
Adam R., the R-rated assassin, went full frontal in their last kill and just got upgraded to the NC-17 assassin.
Danielle, the dastardly dame. Danielle is so dastardly she snuck into Adam R's NC-17 movie without paying.
Hugh C., a.k.a. Haldor Frostback, MVP of the Giant Wars, crewed on the SS Stormborn and fought alongside Elias and Red. Also fought Red over a particularly appetizing piece of cheese.
Daniel Yu, aka Multifor, the many-faced magician. Together, the many faces have formed an a cappella group that perform Snow Patrol covers at taverns across Bohemia.
Jordan DJ, legendary DJ of the realm, is super peeved when they get booked on the same show as Daniel Yu and have to listen to hours of Snow Patrol.
Jeffrey S., Lord of the Fjord, born of the sword, and wrestler of Cord. Jeff and Cord went to the same school district and went at it a few times in the Eastern Bohemian Nationals.
Cutter W., a high elf dandy turned crick barchitect. Graduated Crick Laude from the Papa School of Architecture and owes 100,000 brown leaves in student loans.
Devastating. John S., a.k.a. Schubert the Mushroom, a distant relative of Toadsworth from the Mario games. Remember Toadsworth?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Ryan M., Hard One's Ram, lives in a vicious hell cycle of being killed, reincarnated, then eaten by their beloved master over and over again. Untrue, not canon. Go on.
Elena C., the first Crick elf to ever change their shirt or get a haircut.
Monumental. Michael McD., head mixologist at the Blue Manna Inn, catered this year's Crickmas celebration with themed drinks like an Old Cobb fashion.
Great. Andrew M., the only Crick bullywug without hospitality, the scourge of the Crick bullywugs.
Victor T., Balnor's boy, whose loving dad was ripped from his family and transported to another world. When Balnor disappeared, he full-on melted. So Victor is quite traumatized.
Justin I. once won the tag team titles in Iron Deep Pro Wrestling by teaming up with Ulfgar against the dreaded Bronzebeard Barons.
Jacob C., a replica weapon maker who created the Killer King's Hammer replica that Bastion had, Bohemia's first cosplayer.
Elena M., a Green Teen Scoutmaster who was captured along with Erlin, Derlin, and Cran, who Denny forgot to mention, and is currently still lost in the swamp. Sorry, Elena.
Oops. Mick Pox, the amazing codemaster who programmed our website, also built the demiplanar prison that Ryan waits in before he's resurrected and killed by Hardwin again. Fuck you, man.
Earl and Kathleen L., two married adventurers whose love can only be matched by Gemma and JV.
Fuck you, man.
That's so much love. Jibe G., a mud boarder who pulled off the first ever 1080 on a half pipe, but died doing it. Congrats, Jibe.
Jostrich, the jock ostrich, works out by burying their neck in the sand and doing a deadlift. That's a deep bend, baby.
Daniel R., Ram Daniel's evil twin. Interestingly, Ram Daniel was also evil, so it wasn't like a yin-yang type situation, just two twisted rams.
Jennifer V. has a bee even more vicious than Cobb's. It's also more venomous. Jennifer's belly button is straight up poisonous.
Destin C., a halfling centaur, basically a miniature pony with a tiny torso. Everyone wants to pet Destin C.
Devin B., the bodega lord. Devin B. has a huge shelf full of hookahs that have never, ever been asked about.
Sergio Salazar Salaman Sacrayas de Sesuani, seventh of his name, a sexy Peruvian snake folk with sweet snake patterns on his skin. Sometimes Sergio says statements so sexy some suckers swoon.
Ooh.
Michael L., the best breakdancer in Bohemia, has a super pointy head and can spin on it like a dreidel.
Sam H., Alanis' dealer. Alanis has a running tab that's upwards of 1,000 platinum, but Sam is too chill to make it a thing.
Trele, the Crayfay, who loves Stay, the 1998 rock single by Dave Matthews. Who doesn't love that one?
Don't you wanna stay? Aaron G., master of the banishment spell. When they were a moody teen, Aaron banished their stepdad Trevor and also never unbanished Trevor. Pretty fucked up, actually.
Jory S., a jacked wizard. They don't make robes in Jory size, and the beefiest robe basically looks like a crop top on Jory. Which rules?
Alucard, a reverse Dracula. Hard One offered Alucard a bite of a horse recently, but Alucard only wanted to nibble on their mane.
Baby Doc, the only doctor to ever perform their own C-section, also had a Siamese twin who they separated themselves from as a 2-week-old.
Congrats. Adam H. also lives in Moonshine's belly chain, but is quiet as a mouse and super respectful roommate to Pendergreens.
Colin G., Hard One has the thickest legs in Bohemia, but Colin G has the thickest toes, which is also good in its own ways. Colin's shoes are super chunky and cool.
I love a cool, chunky shoe. Hard One's Ram.
Spice Girls.
After Hard One ate Ryan, Hard One puked Ryan up, and Ryan was totally fine. Grateful even. Since Hard One's tummy was warm and Ryan had a chill, Ryan is fine now.
I wonder who wrote that one. Big Buck. Pregnant elk moonshines elk and baby. Big Buck is so rich in their mother's milk, the Chosen have dubbed him the luckiest lad in the land.
Richard F., an elven ranger who tried to shoot the sun, but then went blind when they were aiming at the sun and wandered off a cliff and died.
Richard X Machina introduced the Cricks to Banks, which is essentially just a bunch of elves with rakes and large leaf bags.
Ooh, what does that make trees? Troy McSee, a fire elemental who is opening a restaurant where they cook pizzas in their rib cage. Thinking about partnering with an elemental for sustainable farm-to-table ingredients.
Cannibalistic Cthulhu hosting a dinner party where the guests stop by a photo booth as they enter, and then when the menu gets passed around, it's just their photos. By the time they realize what's afoot, it's too late.
Sam L., a werewolf who is in werewolf form 100% of the time. Sam L. can only walk on all fours, can't talk, and is very likely just a regular wolf.
Dom R. a soda genasi. Dom had a late one last night and is feeling a bit more like a tequila soda with a squeeze of lime genasi today, though.
Yum. Josh S., the revived cyborg version of Josh the Kobold. Made almost entirely of metal, Cyborg Josh has a very lifelike ass that is both impressive and unsettling.
Blitzkrieg Dimitri, owner of Dwarger's Big Burger, just opened a drive-thru but had to make the window extra large to accommodate the passing through of a big burger.
Caleb Storm, cupbearer in Cord's Great Hall. Also, the cable is in Caleb's name. And why the fuck isn't Showtime Anytime working, bro?
Nicholas C. has starred in every single movie ever made in Bohemia, is now taking a break from acting, but they are making a documentary about said break, so it's kind of a wash.
Mike H., an orc-odontist, essentially an orthodontist who gives braces to kids to give them an underbite.
Kevin S., a peg-legged Pegasus. Kevin lost their legs in a battle against their oldest foe, Lorne the Unicorn, who was born with no horn.
Oh, Matthew E. Papa's first ever client. Papa argued that Matt didn't deserve to go in the timeout sack. Papa celebrated his victory by immediately going in the timeout sack.
Samuel B., a Goliath whose massive body is covered in tattoos. Unfortunately, Samuel ran out of ideas halfway through, so their lower back is mostly covered in recipes for chili.
Tilford G., author of the hit children's book and movie Ulfgar Goes Punch, currently working on an edutainment-style TV adaptation called Ulfgar Punches Everything.
Dak Alpha, the drunk monk, and enlightened drunken master water genasi. Dak's bag of holding is always stocked up with at least one Dwarger's Big Burger in case they need to sober up.
Honestly, that's all you can fit in there. Curtis S., a Grimhawk shell who recently invented pizza, which is what they call a ceramic plate covered in slices of American cheese.
Colton B., a member of a subrace of kobolds whose lanky frame causes them to slant slightly to the right. They are known as italics.
Jens Christian T. posted a ribbon dancing video to Trinstagram that was so beautiful it made Jens straight up cry.
Wow. Gage M., an ancient possum who is actually Mama's mama, which makes Gage Papa's great mama and also dead.
Tiavina Saragan, an Asimar paladin who drunkenly swore a blood oath but forgot what for. This may just be one of those mysteries that never gets, oh wait, it was to pick up their friend's dry cleaning. Nice.
Aaron C., a sandwich bardist. Aaron prepares delicious foot-long subs that fill their entire party with inspiration. At level 20, they can learn the elusive skill known only as party sub.
Montana Monarch, actually just an exceedingly beautiful nannerfly. I didn't think it was possible for bugs to have lips, especially one so plump and kissable, but damn if Montana hasn't proven me wrong.
Ellen D., the fiercest woman in Bohemia. When Ellen goes to work, she slays all day, which is convenient because she is an assassin by trade.
Carborough, Chapel Hill, FPV, and best known for inventing the Carborough, a car that can dig holes. No one is quite sure why you'd need a car to do this, but now it can. Thank you, Carborough.
Chad A., a warlock whose phylactery is a t-shirt that says, "Who farted?" on it. It's tasteless, but it's powerful.
Reese NS, a high-rolling scullywug who's never lost a bet. Unfortunately, all of Reese's winnings go towards getting the frog slime out of their tuxedos.
TJM, a kraken from the crick, a cricken. Unlike their Shadowfell relative, TJ is super chill, and yes, their inky discharge is 140 proof grain alcohol.
Yum.
RPKB, R2D2's less helpful cousin. Can't help you pilot an X-Wing, but is pretty good at giving directions on road trips. Just don't let them pick the music.
Taylor S., a.k.a. Trash the Traveler. Fun fact, the T in TSA actually stands for trash.
This is a fun fact. Anime Intellect, a formidable scholar who has a +20 to remembering episodes of Naruto and a -2 to literally everything else.
Zolo Dolo, Kid Kobold's #1 roadie, makes sure that the green room is always stocked with booze and that there are never less than 3 other kobolds around so that Kid K can always use pack tactics.
Joshua C., a bear bug, which is like a bugbear, but way, way smaller. They are Narifly's only natural predator.
Larissa J., a Bohemian sneakerhead who waited 6 hours in line to get a pair of limited edition Yippee Skippy Yeezys.
That's just hype.
Her Majesty Claudette wears an enormous Victorian hoop dress into battle. You might think that's impractical until you notice she's got an entire cannon stash up there.
Dylan CM, the wannabe DM. Dylan keeps trying to be a dungeon master, but fucking up. Last week, they accidentally played Clue for 3 hours before they realized what they were doing. Come on, Dylan, you're better than this.
Oh, no, sounds cool. Kevin Noodles, the pasta elemental. When paired with a Chianti elemental and a nice cannoli golem, Kelvin becomes nigh on unstoppable. God, I'm not cultured.
That was a mess.
Excellent reading.
B-Money, Balnor's hip-hop alter ego. Before they traveled with the band of boobs, they performed under the name Baggy Smalls.
Andrew A., Lord of Shadowfell before Pendergast, only lost the throne because they wanted to bring democracy to Shadowfell and got voted out in the very first election.
Serves you right, knob.
Jay lives above Jen's in Trinivale, leaves a lot of passive-aggressive notes for Nyack about how the rooftop is for gardening and entertaining, not sleeping.
I also garden and entertain. Heartless Master. Heartless Master may have no heart, but they do have 2 bladders, so they've never needed to use the bathroom in the middle of a movie.
Cece Lulu, the chef in Trinivale who taught Chip how to make his chili so dang slippery.
It's a family recipe. Paul B., a.k.a. Paul Benefactor? That's right, Trinivale's most controversial benefactor is lurking on the Patreon looking for crystals.
Aw, yeah. Barnesinator, the only person in Trinivale who drinks more than Blavin, has been seen brushing their teeth with margarita mix.
Yum. Shane M., the cobbler who cobbled Onyx Lumiere's pet Moonicorn's trademark Heelys, added a rocket booster that Obsidian hasn't discovered yet.
Yasmin. No, I forgot. Yasmin, the Yasmanian devil, talks like the Tasmanian devil, but looks like Yasmin Bleeth. Also stars in Baywatch.
Killer combination. Trigger Happy, a gunslinger with a great outlook on life.
Eric G., a tiefling whose infernal bloodline means they can't be a blood donor, sad face.
Dang. Jackalope Oddity, part jackrabbit, part antelope, all muscle, baby. Jackalope is ripped.
Zach C., a fighter who wished for infinite wish spells, and it worked, but now they can have anything they want, so nothing really means anything anymore. Be careful what you wish for.
Aiden R., the only bartender to ever cut Blavin off.
Jeremy R., the florist who's doing JV and Gemma's wedding in the afterlife.
Ellie K., a member of Gemma and JV's wedding party, along with Rust and all of Hard One's high school bullies.
Luke H., a caterer at Gemma and JV's wedding in the afterlife.
The fuck is this?
Ritter and JV's nephew and the ring bearer at Gemma and JV's wedding in the afterlife.
I'm being gaslit.
I'm Hopeless. Despite their name, I'm Hopeless was actually the coolest kid at the orphanage and made Hard One's life a living hell and is also in Gemma and JV's wedding party.
Timmy R., a skinny ranger of the Ranafor who was once the Diddy Kong to Nyack's donkey before being tragically trapped in a barrel.
Alex M., Bohemia's only pet sitter of blink dogs. You can frequently find Alex running down the street with an empty leash yelling, "Has anyone seen my teleporting dog?"
Amy I., the efficient at Gemma and JV's wedding in the afterlife.
Does anybody object to these two getting married? I do.
Cassandra MHP, a.k.a. Cassandra Max HP. Cassandra can never die, but they still found a way to get to Gemma and JV's wedding. Spoiler, they were Mordens +1.
Cody John H., the Scullywug who cleans the Kraken's massive beak. You might think this job sucks, but Cody's an absolute freak for a squeaky clean beak, so it makes her dang weak.
Aaron R.S., a halfling chef who works in one of the benefactor's many hot tubs. Aaron makes Eggo waffles for no one, and their family could not be prouder.
Lucas B., the Spittin' Wizard. All of Lucas's spells erupt from their mouth as arcane saliva. They have never lost a battle, mostly because their enemies almost instantly give up.
Ruben Angel drives Bohemia's one and only cash carriage. If you get in and answer their questions correctly, you win gold. If you answer incorrectly, you become gold.
Jordan L., a granola bar. That's right. Jordan is a bar full of nuts who can... There's a fucking thing on it, dude. This is not my fault. I'm a great reader. Jordan L., a granola bar. That's right. Jordana is a bar full of nuts who can belt out bars full of music. They also contain chocolate chips. Yum.
I heard they're performing at Gemma and JV's wedding.
We're fucking not.
Laura S., a scullywug tadpole whose arms just grew in. Now Laura spends all day doing push-ups and beating the shit out of dolphins and going to JV and Gemma's wedding.
Guys, we got to get
Absolutely
going.
fucked. We have to get going.
For this week,
We have a lot to talk
We all
about.
got to get to JV and Gemma's wedding.
I didn't get an invite.
Way to Morden's Forge. Me, Emily, and Caldwell are invited.
Fucking chance.
We were invited by JV.
Can't wait.
Guys, we'll be back next week with another episode. Head on over to our Patreon to check out the short rest. Thank you to all of our listeners, and thank you to all of our Council of Elders.
Yes, I'm being married. I'm being wed. It's quite nice.
Mazel tov, JV.
Thanks.
We'll catch you guys next time.
That was a HeadGum podcast.